Good morning, wonderful people, young leaders of a young world, upcoming world, right? I want to quickly pick your brains about avoidance. Avoidance as a mechanism which you are using in order to bypass your real life, to bypass your real talents, to bypass whatever you're capable of. It's like a convenience, really. It's like a blind spot, yeah? So let me get quickly right into it. Number one, and probably you know all of this stuff. It's not new to you. It's not new to anyone really, right? Number one, things you know which do not work, quote unquote, yet you keep doing the same thing. Okay. We know this, right? The broken down old company policies, the rotten things which gathering cobwebs on your company walls, right? The mission statements full of garbled words which do not make any sense, which probably your grandpa had done it, but now it doesn't make any sense in post 2023 and post artificial intelligence and all that stuff which is coming up. We are in a revolutionary time, dear leaders, young leaders. Remember this. If you don't change the way something and deliberate action and deliberate effort, it takes effort because you are going to push against a very old wall that exists, a very old kind of garbage you need to remove, which has been on this planet forever, right? Ever since probably the beginning of industrial age. But this is not an industrial age, this is a technological age going forward. And this is an age where things beyond supply chain, beyond world economics, beyond globalization, beyond localization is going to work. You have to take into consideration real factors, not your imaginary factors or something dished out by Harvard or Yale, okay? Those are just rehashing age-old paradigms, just repackaged in a new format. You know that. Most of you know this, what I'm talking about. So stop doing things which you know do not work. You know this. Yet you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. The whole thing, definition of insanity is doing same things over and over again, expecting different results. You young people have got a whole world to change all across, every civilization, every country. You all need to work together. So cooperation being the key there. Number two, things which you know are possible have a great potential, yet you keep going back to the safer options, quote unquote. Are you doing that? You're doing that each and every single day, aren't you? You're going back to the same old work, same old trap stuff, same old boss, same old kind of Excel sheets or project planner or Primavera or I don't know, whatever you guys keep doing, whichever field you are in. Same old, same old, same old. But the good thing is you know what is possible. You know which ideas have great potential circa 2023. Why don't you do it? Why are you sticking your head like an ostrich in the sand? Why can't you embrace something new, create something new, and put your ass to the grindstone? Seriously, that's all it takes. Just take a lot of work. Even Elon Musk was quoted saying somewhere that he works 16, 17 or 48 or 60 or I don't know how many 75, 80 hours of work every week, right? He's running multiple companies. He's putting his ass to the grind wheel and making things work. Most of you will sit there with your quote unquote safer options simply because you're lazy. Nobody's told you this. Probably your mom did. You're lazy. Wake the hell up and get your ass back on the line and do some work. Do some studies. Bring out your talents. And I even have a sister astrology channel which is linked up in my main YouTube channel. You can go through that. What is your career? What is your potential? Some of these things you can uncover using Vedic astrology, which is a different subject and different channel of mine. You can look that up if you wish. Right, that's the second part. How are we doing on time? We are at 4 minutes. Wow, that was quick. Okay. Let me get through one more and I'll stop bugging you. Okay. Things which you know are your real talents, yet you keep going back to the quote unquote boring routine to fit the expectations of your family, friends, culture, blah, 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 blah. None of those things matter, folks. You just took on a body, a gender, you born into a family. Your friends, your great family will stop you from moving forward every single time because they want you in that comfort zone of theirs. Too harsh to fit your bill, but that's a fact. You need to go beyond your family, beyond your friends, beyond whatever the expectations even of your society, to be the true change makers that you want to be in your line of work, to be the truly great young leaders who can take this planet forward in your own country, in your own lane, in your own state, wherever you are in. So you need to take these and three things and think about it. Please think a little. Avoidance is your Achilles heel. Avoidance of all these things which you know are possible. Each and every individual listening to this, you know something is possible, but you are avoiding it. I don't want to look at it like an ostrich. I stuck my head in the sand. I don't want to know what it is. I know all these things are possible for me. I know my astrological chart says this. I know my friends also tell me this. Some of my uncles, aunts, or parents told me this. My teachers told me this. But I don't want to do that. I want to go to the same drab 9 to 5 boring job and become 60 and pay for some retirement paycheck which is disappearing all the time, right? And become old and toothless and be a grumpy old SOB, right? Don't. It's your life. Take charge and take command of it.